Hello, friends. Welcome back to The Drip. This is Jake,
This is Brady.
and we appreciate y'all tuning in however you find us. We have a beanbox coffee that is on tap for this episode. So I'm excited to dive into that because we've never had one from this country before on the show. Excited to taste it and see if it's anything vastly different or not. Before we dive into that, everybody's favorite segment of What's on Your Mind.
What's on
your mind? Big finish. All right, Brady. You know what's on my mind?
Tell me.
If you could choose one job and do it for the rest of your life, what job is that? Now, I'm not asking you what your dream job is. Now, if that's what you want to answer with, that's fine. Or if you want to give both, that's fine too. But if you could choose one job, do the rest of your life, what would it be?
One job. Okay. Does this have to be like career oriented, or what kind of answer do you want me to give?
You're going to give your answer and then you're going to explain it. So really, however you want to go.
Or is this like open ended? Because like my first answer would be dad.
You want to be a
Be a
dad?
dad. To be a dad.
Like a
I
stay-at-home
could have
dad?
just no.
No. Hold on.
No. Actually, never mind. No. No, I like so that would be like answer 1A if you like just be a dad. Just the joys that come from that. Um, Being able to raise my kids and instill truths in them, and so there's a serious answer. If I could pick one job and do it forever, hmm, professional fisherman.
Professional fisherman. See you on the Bass Network.
Ah, I'm more of an MLF guy, but
Okay.
just I follow some of those guys, and it just looks like they just love. I'm sure that some of the stuff that comes along with it, like having to deal with corporate sponsorships and all that kind of stuff, is probably a drag.
They have
But
people to do that for them.
they do, but some of those guys, when you're the point man and like you're having to do ads for Academy and you're having to do this and that, and
Yeah.
now it is your job and it's not fun per
Mhm.
se. But man, give me a boat with a 250 horsepower motor on the back of it, tell me to go cast a fake worm all day, sign me
Yeah.
up.
I mean, I'm sure it's got cons, right? Everything does, but if you're telling me I can be a professional, I can fish for a living, I'll deal with some corporate sponsorships and some Academy commercials to be a
Well, yeah.
who wouldn't?
But yeah, travel around, fish a bunch of great bodies of water in the country.
Yep.
I mean, you gotta love fishing though. I love to fish. So that would be like dream job if I could just, you know, and assuming that I would actually make an income. That's the assumed part of this question is that there's
You'll
income.
you'll be a year in and watch like, hey, you gotta like get to work. We can
Yeah, because I'm sitting here and I'm like, man, the drip would be cool, but there ain't no money in this deal. Like we're just having fun. So
Yeah.
that might be on the C list of jobs right now.
Well, that's what I was waiting for you to say was the drip. So show's over, guys. He obviously doesn't love.
I thought you were committed, Brady.
Um. Okay.
What about you? What about you?
Well,
I'm
I feel like I
curious
have
now.
to preface with I love my kids, but um, if we're talking dream job, if I can do something with music or sports, that'd be the dream. Um, but if I had to choose like a job, this is going to be the job for the rest of my life. Um, I would want to be a weatherman, and I'll tell you why. Because you don't ever have to be correct. You can just say whatever you want, and you get to go to work the next day, and you don't have to
It's
worry about anything.
it's like playing baseball. You can hit the ball 1 out of 5 times and be like, man, that guy's incredible at
Yeah.
baseball.
Yep. 200 batting average. No, but like for real, these weathermen, where are they getting this from? Like,
Dude,
especially in Odessa, Texas, all you have to say is it's gonna be hot. Every 3 weeks, throw in there that we have a 15% chance of rain, and then just say it's hot and it's
dude,
fine. Nobody cares.
not even rain, just be like, today, 10% chance of a cloud.
And you will have 120,000 people standing in the front lawns looking at the sky for 3 hours. Yeah,
So I don't know if this has been on your mind because of our current weather situation, which they totally dismissed and downplayed. Which it's not. I'm not saying that we got some snow and some sleet, and in the morning it'll probably be a little dicey.
yeah.
But
Well,
I was gonna say I quit following the local guys. If I'm just being honest, I've got some like Texas meteorologists that are not specifically tied to like a local station. They're just meteorologists. And they kept talking about there's going to be a cold front. There's going to be a cold front. Expect some snow. Expect some sleet. Expect some this. What the local guys say? The local guys are like, it's just it's probably not going to do anything. And it snowed all day today.
that's what I'm saying. Okay, so you're
I think
gonna
they just don't care. That's what I
yeah,
think.
you're now gonna. That's what they don't have to care, Brady. They get to go to work tomorrow and nothing happens. So, but I
They need
say
to
all
go
that.
work for T-Mobile and Verizon. What a racket.
So I say y'all are gonna realize that obviously you'll see this in a couple weeks, but I was supposed to go check in on one of my locations a couple hours away today. I I saw Friday that we had a 30% chance of snow. Well, if you lived in Odessa, Midland, West Texas for any amount of your life, you realize it ain't happening. So I planned on it. I set my alarm. Even last night, I set my alarm for 5 a.m. Went off at 5 a.m. I walk out my living room and I hear just sleet hitting my sunroof. And I'm like, I'm going back to bed. And I went and got back in bed. And I just stayed here local in my Midland location today and didn't go. And said it's supposed to be done by 1 o'clock. 1 o'clock rolls around, it's still going harder than it was this
Mhm.
morning. Then it says, oh, it'll be done at 3 o'clock. So 3 o'clock rolls around, still going. And I will say though, it was cool. This is sad. Um, my one of my daughters is she'll be 4 at the beginning of April. Today was the first time in her life she's seen snow.
Isn't that crazy?
First time in her life she's seen snow. And so
Uh,
we made a
You know,
big snowman. She had a blast throwing snowballs. So it was fun, but still 30% chance and it snowed all day.
it's funny you say that. I think this is the first time that there's been like a uh, memorable snow for Hannah too. And Hannah just turned 5, so it has snowed, but for her to remember it, uh,
Uh,
yeah,
Peyton's 7, and I think this is her third time seeing snow. She remembers one of them. But yeah, so anyway, I'll digress. That's what's on my mind. Weatherman, you have a great job. No expectations, no pressure. Just keep doing it. So, anywho,
also
that's what's
like
on my mind.
to get to stand in front of the green screen all the time and just like point over here. Well,
Well, I
hey,
think that is a talent to kind of know where you're pointing, but
one of the
you
best
get it.
one of the best videos. It's from like last year, or a couple years ago. It's like in the Dallas area, and the temperature was wrong on one of the towns, and it
You're
said
dead.
like,
You're all dead.
yeah, it said like 100,000 degrees, and he was like, you're dead."
It was McKinney. My dad lived in McKinney, and we saw that, and he was like, "Everybody in McKinney, you're all dead." It's He
So
played it
good.
perfect. But
So
anyway,
good.
um, we'll get back to the coffee. That's what's on our mind is what is your dream job? And for me, it's what job can you do to where nobody cares what you say because it's just going to happen. So, weather man. Anyway, our coffee today. This is one that came in my Beanbox subscription. We mentioned that. I mentioned that at the beginning. Um, and it is from a roaster I've never heard of, but it's Little City Coffee Roasters. Little City Coffee
Little
Roasters.
City Coffee
Don't stare at
Roast.
that bag too much because I'm going to quiz you. Uh,
All right.
you ever heard of them?
I have not
Okay.
heard of Little City. I do
Where are
like
they
the bag
from?
though. Um, a little
You like
birdie
that a little
told
bit.
me. Yeah, a little birdie told me that they're from Austin, Texas.
Yeah. So Austin, Texas, not a little city, but Austin, Texas.
I like the colors and I like the bag. It's pretty cool. The sticker's neat.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Um, it's funny. I'm on their website and I go to they have like a bar across the top and I hover over shop and it drops down like a sub menu and it says coffee and there's different selections you can choose from to go into their menus and they've got blends, micro lots, cold brew tea and merch. Micro lot. I
micro
can
lot,
assume what that means, but you talk about it.
small batch. Hard to get micro lot. That's something they're probably working closely with the producers on those. I don't. Okay, what were the other ones? It said
Uh cold brew and blend.
cold brew, blend, micro lot, and was there something else? That
Uh
or those are the
mm,
three. Oh, tea. So micro lot. So that's going to be.
oh
I
sorry,
guess
cold
they're.
brew.
Are they calling that their single origin stuff? Micro lot.
I'm
I'm
looking at it
just.
and I think so.
Yeah, but
That's what
micro
we're going
lot.
down.
Micro lot. That's what they mean by that. Is that it's a small. It's a small batch. It is the farm is small. The yield of the coffee is small. It's micro lot. It's hard
Man,
to get. There's not much
their
of it.
their first micro lot, I want to try this one just because of the notes. It's the Cidio dos Cedros. The notes are brown sugar, sweet corn, and orange zest. Yeah.
Wheat, corn,
So I've never seen sweet corn as a note, but I want to try it.
man.
That's awesome. Cool.
Some elote,
Yeah. So they have the mayonnaise on it and the yeah.
man.
You ever had an elote?
That's yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. At the fair,
When I ran dental offices when in the Dallas area, that's what I used to do. Our offices were always next to an El Rancho or a Fiesta, and they always had that cart with the people out there making them, and I would go over there and get some. So
you're
anyway,
brave.
let's go back. What's our blend today?
This is the Finca Fatima from Veracruz, Mexico.
Finca. Let me find it. Finca. So this is a micro lock. This is a single origin.
There you go.
Um, let me see.
It doesn't have any other information about the coffee on the back other than that, and the
So
notes. But I'll let you talk about that.
yeah, it has a paragraph. The last sentence of the paragraph says it's clean and sweet with talking about this roast. It's clean and sweet with buttery caramel and bright, refreshing stone fruit notes. A truly crowd pleasing coffee. And the notes are chocolate, peach, and nutmeg. And I can tell you it smells really good. We've got it brewed up in our cups before we came on to save a little time for you guys.
Yep,
Smells really good. So,
it does smell good.
have you had many Mexican coffees before?
Uh, I want to say there was a couple in the Onyx Advent last year that were Mexico, and then I had one like if you HEB if for you HEB shoppers, I think they usually have a Mexican chiapas, which is kind
Yeah,
of a
yeah,
staple coffee. But other than that, I haven't like ventured down the trail of getting coffee from Mexico.
yeah. I like the Chiapas. I forgot about that one.
Hey, they should have a you know how it's like avocados from Mexico? You'd be like, it's coffee beans from Mexico. Just everything in the same jingle.
All
Sorry, I
right,
couldn't help myself.
there's that. So that was free for you guys.
It's
This
coffee
whole
beans
podcast
from
was free.
Mexico.
And that was extra free. So, uh, Brady, that bag, is that a 12-ounce bag?
This is a 12-ounce bag.
How much does that bag cost?
I'm gonna say 17. No, 1850.
Oh, we're doing
1850.
change for now. Okay, 1850. That's before we taste or anything. I will
My
say it says on their bag. We didn't go over this, but Little City was established in 1993, so they've been around for a minute. So, yeah,
Yeah,
I
almost as almost as old as us, right?
uh, yeah. Uh, they got I got them by a year. So
I got to buy two.
yeah.
There you
Well,
go.
without further ado, I want to dive in because I'm anxious to try it. You ready?
Yeah, we were talking about peaches on the last episode. Um, so when I saw that on the bag, I was like, all right, here we go.
Love peaches. So let's see what happens. But this clean and sweet with buttery caramel and bright, refreshing stone fruit has me ready to go. Here's a cup. It's for you guys. Dink it,
Think it,
sink it.
sink it. Austin, Texas. Have you been to a game in Austin?
I have been to one college football game in my life, and it was Texas Tech versus Colorado last year. Yeah, I want to go to the Red River Rival.
Let's go. 2026. Let's go.
Okay, what do you think of that?
I like it. I like it. I'm letting it sit for a minute. It's a little hot.
This seems like it is right up your alley.
Um, it's got everything, right? So it's chocolate. It is chocolatey. I'll give it that.
Is it washed? Can't see.
Yeah, this is a fully washed process.
You can tell. Very clean.
Yeah, yeah, and that's what they said, didn't they? They were like
Oh,
super
clean and sweet.
clean something.
Yeah.
Um,
What do you taste?
I really taste the chocolate, and I get the peach. I get that peach, that almost like a non-ripe peach.
Yeah. I'm I'm
It's
really
not
trying to
it's
see if
not
it's got
like
any
it.
control food.
It's not super crazy.
No.
Now there's, as we always say, there's some of our friends that would drink that and be like, nope,
Yeah.
absolutely not. Give me the Folgers. Yeah, and in another weird turn of events, one of our buddies has found Snickers coffee. Snickers,
Twix.
not
Twix.
don't donut shop's not enough. It's got to now be Snickers or Twix donut shop. I don't know. I don't know. I'm at a loss for words on that.
Were the 4 containers of French vanilla not enough in your folders? I don't understand.
Oh, real quick, I was gonna say. So I posted about it the other day, but I got a new toy for Christmas. It's the OXO rapid brewer, and I've been playing around with it, and I really like it. And I made some of this coffee with it. It's pretty good.
Maybe you have to do a
20.
little mini
Okay,
episode.
here's what's crazy. Is we just did 20 grams and 320 water, right? And in that thing, I just did 22 grams worth 82 grams of water.
Super concentrated.
Yeah, it's really good. I was telling Jake, next time he's over here at the house in the lab, oh, we'll make him something with that and knock his socks off with it.
Brady, I think I'm ready on this one. You need a few more minutes, or you?
I wish I had my list pulled up.
That's what I'm looking at.
Okay, on the list, I would like to know where I have,
You?
no, didn't we do a Zoka, did we do a Zoka coffee?
Yeah.
What was that one?
Zoka, you had the Costa Rica Cerro La Cruz at 6.6.
I wish we had the notes on that. For some reason, I'm having like a callback to that coffee. I don't know why. Can't tell you why. Okay, I think I'm ready.
3, 2, 1.
7.1.
There it is. Yeah. No, that's a good coffee.
I don't know why, but I was having callbacks to that Zoka coffee.
This one, it smells really sweet and it tastes even sweeter. Kind of caught me off guard a little bit, to be honest. It's very good.
I think that Zoka coffee was one of the first ones that we like did together. I don't know that that was one that was on the pod.
It was not on the pod, but it is. I had it because you gave me beef. That was one of our shady mailbox exchanges that we did early on. Yeah. And I remember
Yes.
that name. It's kind of a weird name, Zoka.
I don't know why I was having callbacks to that. Just in my head. I was like,
Yeah.
man, felt like it was similar to that.
Yeah. I don't get the buttery caramel that they mentioned on here. Um, I say that. I guess I could kind of see where they get there, but that's not that they didn't put that in text. I wouldn't get there. Um, I taste chocolate. The peach comes through. I feel like the nutmeg comes through in the aftertaste. Well,
The smell should be kind of herbally, kind of spicy smelling. I don't know.
I know nutmeg because I love pumpkin pie is my favorite pie, and I've just made a lot of them throughout this last few seasons, and that's what's in pumpkin pie.
Do you does it get a little sprinkle on the top or is it only mixed in?
It's mixed in,
I'm trying to
and it's
like
one of those that
recreate
can
pumpkin
overpower
pie.
very quick. Very dark. It's a very dark type smell, but anyway,
That's
um, 7.1. We were the same.
7 1.
Doesn't happen
Yep,
often. But hey, you were at 18.50. Give me a price after you taste it. What do you think that bag costs?
$18.
What'd you say?
19.
19. Okay. That bag costs 19.99.
I'm a professional. What can I say? Except for the last, except for the
Yeah.
New Zealand
Except for the
coffee.
New Zealand conversion kind of threw you off.
Mm.
But hey, I want to go back to this price because we mentioned the micro lots. And typically single origins typically cost a little bit more. And especially when you call it a micro lot, I clicked on it expecting to see some high prices. Um, I'll just read through these. Again, this one's included in that 19.99, 19.99, 19.99, 21.99. They have a geisha washed, a geisha natural, geisha orange honey. Those are their three highest, which usually the geishas are, and those are $33.
33. So I
The
think
rest
that
is
bag,
yeah.
I think this one, hold on.
They have this one, the Finca Fatima and a geisha, sweet tea, peach, and ripe kiwi, and it's 30.
I was trying to look at the Nordagios bag. Um, the first one that they did, in like their specialty series, was a geisha, and it was 26. So that's kind of on par,
Yeah,
on
yeah.
par with that.
Anyway, don't skip out on us because we may have another one from Little City coming down the pipe. May or may not. So, anywho, um, any last thoughts on Little City Finca Fatima, Brady?
No, but that's I would visit this spot in Austin,
Yeah. If
and
you're
they're
in
probably
Austin, if you're around, check them out.
where are they? Where are they at? Does it say
They are in downtown Austin.
downtown? So they are definitely keeping it weird.
They have a picture of it. It says downtown Austin, 1993. I'm trying to find their location. Contact us. They have a guy riding a bike every time you click. It's like they're buffering. So I would assume that means you're gonna be in downtown. 709 Brown Lane, Austin. I'm gonna Google that. I'm assuming, and that's fancy brown. That has an E on the end.
Not Mac,
Austin,
not Mac Brown.
leave Mac out of this. All right.
Is he in good graces with University of Texas these days?
He's kind of like, in my opinion, and what I think a lot of people, he's kind of like that coach that it's like, hey, thanks for bringing us that championship. Like, thank you. But it is time. I think it was like that kind of thing. So,
Yeah, yeah.
and then he went to UNC and he did fairly well there while he was there. So, anyway, it looks like it is in the downtown-ish area. I don't know. Austin's weird. I'm not a big Austin. I'm a Longhorn fan. Don't really like Austin, so I don't know how that works. But anyway, but if you're in Austin and you're looking for a coffee spot, don't really know where to go, Little City, check them out. See if it's in your area. Swing by. This is good coffee. I would go. So,
Dude, I like that. Give it a little ding, little tap of the.
there you go. There's our sound effect. So, anyway, but that's what we got. Check us out. YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcast. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram. Like and subscribe so that you don't miss out on any updates or videos or anything that might be posted. But that is a review for Little City Roasters, Finca Fatima. Thanks for tuning in. This is Jake.
This is Brady.
Drip out.